Hi, I'm Ken Leba with InsurTech Express, and today I want to talk to you about AI platforms and compare the most common ones out there in addition to ChatGPT, which I know most of you use today. Now, my background here is looks like a downtown from a country out in Asia, and that's because tomorrow I'm flying to Hong Kong. I'm very excited to attend and speak at the InsurTech Insights Asia conference. And I did this last year, and I'm very excited to do it again this year. All right, let's get right to these AI tools. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we have this matrix here. So let's start with ChatGPT. 5.1 is the latest version as of today, November 29th, 2025, which encompasses all the ChatGPT models. It's used for general use, reasoning, writing, coding, you name it. I use it every day for personal, business, and I treat it like an expert. Yesterday, I have needed some assistance with my Amazon Web Services, and I didn't have a chief technology officer available. It was my CTO. If I was cooking a fancy meal and I needed a professional chef and a recipe and to walk me through that, it would be the chef, right? So this is your expert. The downside of ChatGPT is that it becomes very verbose, gives you a lot of information, even though you can tell it to kind of shorten it up. And to get optimize all the features, there's a paywall. So I pay for ChatGPT Plus to use all their features. Next, we have Google Gemini. Now, Google Gemini is great in the Google ecosystem. Our company, InsurTech Express, we have um, Google Business Workspace. So when we're doing emails and Gmail and calendaring and creating documents and presentations, spreadsheets, etc., Gemini is integrated into all those Google tools, and it makes it very convenient. Also, if you do a Google search, you'll see these little Gemini snippets giving you a quick summary on your Google searches. They call that SGE, and that's very helpful as well. One last thing about Gemini, it is multimodal, so therefore it's great for if you upload a lot of different types of document types, media, videos, photos, etc. It can summarize, it can analyze, and it's great for doing looking at different types of media and documents. Now, Claude. Some of you might have heard of Claude, some of you may not have. It's very popular internationally. 21% of Claude users are from the US, the other 79% are from other countries. It's great for analyzing really long documents. It summarizes and analyzes those pretty quickly, but it is a very, very conservative platform. So you are going to get less bias and hallucinations and other things you hear about AI, because it really focuses on safety and caution and conservative, which may limit some of the information you get, but that's what Claude's all about. Now, the new one is Perplexity, and a lot of people have been talking about it. It's pretty hot right now, but it's really for academic research. So if you're looking for real-time, current information, great citations, accuracy, this is where Perplexity shines. It's going to be weak on creativity, like you get out of ChatGPT, but great for research. Then we have Microsoft Copilot. Now, we know Microsoft Office tools are probably, from a productivity perspective, the most widely used and the most powerful in their Office suite, Word and PowerPoint, Excel, Outlook, etc. And Copilot is fully integrated with Microsoft Teams and and everything in the Office suite, and it is powerful. It can do some unbelievable things that would save you some time, and it's just incredible. I've used it on PowerPoint presentations. I would recommend taking a course on it or watching a video on it to really get the full capabilities of Microsoft Copilot. And the only downside is you've got to subscribe to Microsoft Office and be in that ecosystem to really take advantage of Copilot. And then the last one I want to mention is Silatus, if I'm pronouncing that right. Those are for if you're going to develop your own AI stuff internally in your business, right? Then you want kind of an open source, open model, flexibility. You want to keep your data private, maybe it's personal information, etc. And so it is, from a technical perspective, it's a great platform and cost-effective platform do internal AI development. And the only downside is it is less mature, but has a lot of large learning models to work from. Okay, this matrix that you're looking at, this little cheat sheet on these AI tools, is in a PDF format. Here is the link and the QR code, and I'll also be putting the link live in the post so you can download it. And I hope this tech tip was helpful to you and gave you some clarity around the different AI tools. We know there's other AI tools out there and more coming, but I just wanted to focus on what I think are the more popular ones today. Thank you.